Training sequence initiated. This part of the training covers the pilot's heads-up display, or HUD. Communications. Here you will see a list of people you can communicate with. Press the number key for the person you want to talk to. After you choose someone, send one of the messages in the list. Again, press the number key.
Help me out!
Incoming messages, such as the one you are hearing now, are also seen in this display. Missions sometimes will require you to give orders, request clearance, or other similar actions. Missile lock and targeting systems. Locate and pursue the enemy fighter nearby. Try to keep the target within your sights as you pursue. Engines are now active. Target the enemy ship or object by pressing the target key. The targeted object now has a red frame surrounding it. The small box attached to this frame by a line is the lead cursor. It indicates where to shoot ahead of the target to hit it when it's moving. While you are in pursuit, you can match the enemy's speed by pressing the Match Speed key. At the top of the screen, you should see the missile selection display. Press the Rotate Missiles key to move the required missile into the armed position at 6 o'clock. Its name and quantity are displayed when armed.
Raptor selected. Jack Megabomb
Press the launch missile
selected.
key to launch it once permission is granted.
Jack
Remember that you
Raptor
stand little chance of
selected.
hitting a target unless you have obtained missile lock. Your target must be kept in the forward view for a short period of time to obtain a lock. When lock is obtained, a ring closes in on the target. If your target goes out of view, missile lock is lost and must be acquired again by bringing your target back into view. You will see the missile lock ring go white when you obtain a lock. Only then will you be able to deploy missiles. When you've launched all the missiles of one type, you must rotate to another in order to continue launching. Often you will be told in the briefings which projectiles to use. The rest is down to your judgment and experience. You have permission to destroy the ship with missiles. Missile system engaged. You have 20 seconds to comply. Well done, pilot. Enemy ship eliminated. Engine and missile systems disengaged. Damage display. This shows the condition of various ship systems. These are weapons, engines, and shields. Wing status. This shows the ships in your own wind, along with their damage status. The status of a fellow pilot should be considered before giving them an order or a request. Objectives. This highlights your current objective. You can view additional objectives by pressing the objective scroll key. Follow these orders closely unless you want the captain to charge you with insubordination. Engaging autopilot in 3 seconds. Target the capital ship nearby by pressing the target key. When a non-fighter object is targeted, it is shown in the bottom right of the HUD. On large capital ships, sub-objects like turrets and engines may be cycled through and targeted by pressing the sub-target key. have permission to destroy the ship. All weapon systems engaged. Engines are now active. Engaging autopilot in 3 seconds. The nearest enemy has now been targeted. When you target a fighter-class ship, you will see the ship's image along with bars to indicate damage to its shields and armor. Cycle through the enemy fighters in the surrounding area by pressing the target key. The radar in the bottom center of the HUD shows objects in space in relation to your ship, which is in the center of the radar. The range of this radar may be extended or reduced by pressing the radar range key. Closest range is shown by 1 ring, middle range by 2 rings, and the furthest away by 3. Your own ship is shown to the left of the radar. 2 segmented rings surround an image of your craft, grouped into forward, aft, and side regions. The outer ring represents shields. The inner ring represents armor. Observe the shields as you are hit.
Damage level critical.
Place the shields in the section of down. Your ship's armor will become damaged.
Damage
When
level
one of the 4
critical.
sections of armor is completely destroyed, the ship will explode. Shields regenerate automatically. Gunnery. The various guns can be selected by pressing the gunnery display key. If the weapon selected is ballistic, then the number of remaining rounds will be indicated. If the weapon selected is energy-based, then the current and maximum charge is displayed. Try firing off your guns. Note how the power bar to the middle right of the screen and the shell counter in the bottom of the gunnery display change. Cannons are now engaged. Excessive use of guns will result in temporary depletion of power. Pressing the full gun key turns all guns on. Guns in pairs can be switched from constant to alternate firing by pressing the alternate synchro button. Cannons are now disengaged. Power ball. This allows you to redirect power to ship's systems. Adjust settings by pressing the power distribution display key and moving the joystick. Adding power to the engines increases performance. Power to the weapons slows down depletion, and power to the shields speeds up recharge. Alternatively, scroll through the presets on the power key to direct power to each of the 3 systems, or back to center, which is the default setting. Status bars and reticle. The graded arc on the left shows current and set speed. The graded arc on the right shows power drain from your lasers. The small cross in the center is your target reticle. This must be aimed at a target in order to hit it. The red pointer in the middle of the screen indicates where your target is. The white pointer indicates where your next primary objective is. The following are a series of function and warning icons. Some of these functions may not be available on some ships. The jump drive. This indicates that jump drive is primed and ready. Press the jump drive key to activate. Jump drive online. You are now several clicks away from your starting point. Activate the jump drive again to return to your original point in space. Jump drive online. Enemy lock. This icon appears when an enemy has target lock on your ship. Enemy missile lock. This icon appears when an enemy missile is locked on your ship. ECM. Use this device to scramble enemy targeting of your ship. It has a time limit and is switched on and off by pressing the ECM key. Countermeasures. When a missile has a lock on your ship, release decoys to stop it. This icon appears with a counter to show how many are left. Smart targeting. When this is switched on, any ship you hit with your guns becomes your current target. Eject. If your ship condition becomes critical and you cannot limp back to the carrier, press the eject key to launch your escape pod. If a nanny ship is available, you may be rescued. You may now request permission to land. You may now request permission to land.
Permission to land.
Training sequence terminated. Training sequence initiated. This section of the training covers basic flight controls. Move your controller to see how it affects your ship's orientation. When you feel comfortable with this operation, increase throttle speed to see how this affects your flight control. Fly around your base ship. Use the roll keys to spin your ship. Drone ship launched. This is your target. The red circles behind the drone are an escort marker. You must fly into these circles to proceed. Use your throttle control to stop your ship when you are within the escort marker. Drone proximity reached. The drone will now begin to move. Try to keep up with it. Press the match speed key to match speed with the target when you are within range of the drone. It may help to use the afterburners key to engage afterburners to get even closer to your target. Well done. Drone pursuit successful. The icon flashing on the HUD indicates your jump drive is online. Press the jump drive key to jump to the next navigation point. Jump drive online. Get ready. Fly through the hoops as fast as you can. Target 1 clear. Target 2 clear. Target 3 clear. Target 4 clear. Target 5 clear. Target 6 clear. Target 7 clear.
Afterburners low.
Target 8 clear.
Afterburners low.
Excellent discipline, pilot. An outstanding set of maneuvers. Fly through the final hoop within 20 seconds to try the course again. Flight exercise complete. Return to the base ship. Jump drive online. You may now request permission to land.
Permission to land.
Training sequence terminated. Training sequence initiated. This part of the training deals with weapon systems. When you are ready, activate the jump drive to begin. Jump drive online. As each pod opens its armor, target its center and fire your cannons at the exposed interior. The armor stays open only for a limited time, so make every shot count. Keep it up. Let's try that again. Only this time, the sequence will not be so predictable. You will now move on to the advanced course. Activate the jump drive when you are ready to proceed. Jump drive online. Welcome to the weapons training course. Once your engines are engaged, you must fly through the rings in sequence. On flying through the ring, you will see the targets in the group beyond the ring open. Try to be precise and as fast as possible. The target groups will not activate if you fail to destroy the previous group. You will be penalized if you fail to fly through the ring after destroying a group. Your targeting will show you which ring to fly to if you lose your bearings. Engines activating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Section clear. 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 This concludes weapons training. Your skill has been assessed as excellent. You will be a great asset to the Alliance. Jump drive online. You may now request permission to land.
Permission to land.
Training sequence terminated.